Back in 2020, when my daughter was only 3, we were in the height of the pandemic. My daughter and I were home alone as my husband was stuck overseas due to the borders being closed.
Aw.
I always have been interested in all things spiritual, aliens, Reiki, and the like. Well, I went on a deep dive and got really into past life regressions and wanted to do one myself. So I found a lady local to me that did it. However, at this appointment, she insisted we first did other things, like learning to meditate and Reiki. Having done both before, I agreed as it would get us acquainted. Well, she immediately started talking about spirits being attached to me and communicating to the dead on my behalf, which is not what I was there for. I ended up leaving with the feeling of something following me, like a cloud was surrounding me. Being the parent of a young child, I often had to lay in her room until she fell asleep. That night, I was laying under her loft bed, waiting for her to fall asleep. She had a sound machine on, and as I was listening to the sound machine, I started hearing knocking and chanting. At first, I thought it was my imagination and just brushed it off. That night, when I laid in my bed in my own room trying to fall asleep, I felt the eerie sensation that I wasn't alone. I am never one that has trouble sleeping, and I've never been afraid of the dark. But starting that night, I was, for some reason, afraid to fall asleep.